Good morning, dear students. Today I am starting the new chapter Genetics. We all know that genetics is the study of transmission of characters from parents to offspring. We all know that we have certain similarities uh, of our parents. We inherit certain characters of our parents. The genetics is dealing with that kind of study. That here there is a definition. Genetics is the study of heredity or transmission of body characters from parents to offspring. Heredity meaning transmission of body features. Genetics is study about the heredity or the transmission of body characters is done in genetics. Then one person known as the Gregor Mendel is considered as the father of genetics. By profession, he was really a monk. He was a monk and he lived in monastery. But he was born in a peasant family. He was born in the peasant family, so he was interested in agriculture, or he learned about the plants in his monastery. He learned first he had his education in mathematics and science in the University of Vienna. Then he wanted to be a teacher, but he could not pass the examination of teaching certificate. He didn't get, he failed in the examination. So he returned to his monastery, and monastery had a lovely garden, and in his garden he done so much things, and he tried to understand some secret of nature, some secrets of nature, how these characters are developed in plants. He observed by his effort that led him to the invention of certain laws of inheritance of characters, that led him to the invention of or discovery of this inheritance of characters, that led him, and he formed certain his findings he formed as certain laws. These laws are known as Mendel's law of inheritance. Mendel invented certain things, that is the inheritance of characters by his observation, and that laws are known as Mendel's law of inheritance. In modern days also uh, uh, we are doing certain things, or that we are applying this knowledge. Modern applications of genetics are also there. One is genetic engineering, that is we are altering the genetic constitution of an organism by introducing new genes into its chromosomes. We know that the chromosomes are the carriers of heredity or the genes. We are introducing new genes into the organism's chromosomes. Then that is how we alter the characteristics of organism. That process is known as genetic engineering. Usually in many bacteria, new genes are introducing, and many people, or in research laboratories, new kinds of individuals or the characteristics are introduced into organism. Here there is an example given. In a bacteria, we are producing insulin by using this technique, or introducing the genes of human beings. Insulin producing genes of human beings are introduced into the bacteria. Thus we are producing insulin in bacteria. Then here certain definitions also given here about the heredity. Heredity meaning transmission of genetically based characteristics from parents to offspring. We know that we are developing certain characters by ourselves by our effort that may not be transmitted from parents to offspring, but the genetically based characteristics are transferred through the genes from parents to offspring. The study about it is known as the heredity. We know that certain facts are given here. The cats producing cats and not dogs. A mango seed germinate into a mango tree. That mango seed containing the genes of mango tree, so it is producing the same characteristics in that mango tree. Then human give birth only to humans and not to apes. Even the bacteria after even the curd bacteria, here example, the curd bacteria which grow in milk undergo hundreds of generations each day. We know that a bacteria need only 20 minutes to divide and it will become two bacterium. By binary fission it is producing, or its offsprings are produced within 20 minutes by binary fission. So hundreds of generations may be produced in bacteria, that is giving, and after even hundreds of division it keep the same heredity, or its characteristics are maintained by the bacteria. Then again another fact we have to notice that the individual members, even we know that human produce only human being, but individual differences are there among the population. We know that even in human, even in same family, many differences are there between the siblings. We know such differences in the body features are the small differences among the individuals of same species are called variation. Variation we can see in the even in the siblings in the same family. The children, they are produced from parents, they have certain differences. Such differences are the differences among individuals of the same species is known as variation. Even in other animals, the same is true for animals also. Even if we observe carefully, we can see if a cat produce or reproduce, give birth to 2 or 3 kittens, there may be difference among, if we observe it, there may be several differences among them. Even in case of animals also, there is difference among themselves. That differences are known as variations. Then another term you have to notice is that character and trait. Any inheritable feature of an organism is known as character. Then for example, the hair. Human beings have long hair on their head. That is one character of human beings. And we are bipedal. We are all walking on our 2 legs. That are the characteristics. Then again, the shape of the nose. We are breathe with our nose. That are inheritable feature of organism. Examples of inheritable feature of an organism. That is the character. We all use our hands to write or to do our work. We use our hands. That are examples of characters. Any inheritable feature of an organism is the character. The alternative forms of a character are called traits. Even though we are inherit certain characters from our parents, there may be certain differences. Alternative forms of the character are known as traits. Certain examples of character and traits are given in the table here. Here, color of the eye, that is an example of character. We all have in our we can observe different color in the eye of human being. Some have brown eyes or black eyes or blue eyes they have. The different forms of the eye color, that are examples of traits. All have brown or blue eye in the middle of their eye. A white part is there and a black part, but differences may be they have brown or blue eye. Then hair shape, certain all have hair on their head, but some have curly hair or some have straight hair. Eyebrows, some of us have heavy or bushy, some have thin eyebrows. So color vision, some have normal vision, some are color blind. They cannot identify red and green color. They cannot identify the difference of red and green color. They cannot observe. The tongue rolling of the tongue into U shape, that is tongue rolling. Some can roll their tongue, but some are non-rolling. If we try, we can understand. If we were in the class, we can observe in many. Some can roll their tongue into U shape, but some cannot roll their tongue. Then hand use. Some of us are right-handed, but some are left-handedness. That are the examples of traits. Then skin color, albinism, that is the total absence of pigment in skin, or normal pigment. Some are light colored or some are dark colored. Skin color, all have some skin color on their body, but some are dark or light colored, but some are albinism, meaning total absence of pigment in skin. Then earlobe, free or attached, that is the ear that may be attached. Sometimes it may be free. The picture of the free and attached earlobe is given in this chapter itself. If you turn the page, you can see that. Then the lips, thick or thin. All have lips, that is a character, but the traits are thick or thin lips, that are alternative forms of the same character. Then Rh blood group. Rh factor may be, some have Rh factor that are Rh positive. If the Rh factor is not present, that is Rh negative. That are the examples of traits. Then we know that chromosomes are the carriers of heredity. Then here there is a photograph of the chromosome that is taken through high power light microscope. That is the photographs are artificially arranged according to their size and shape in this chart. You can see, you can observe the chromosome only in a dividing cell. We can observe the chromosome. Here in this chart, it is arranged according to its size. The larger ones are arranged first. Then smaller ones are arranged last. Here human chromosome, we know that in humans we have 23 pairs of chromosomes are there. In this chart, it is arranged according to its size and shape. Such chart is known as a karyotype. This arrangement, the arrangement of chromosomes in pairs, such photographs artificially arranging the chromosome according to their size and shape on a chart, such a chart is known as a karyotype. We know that all organism has a particular number of chromosomes. here is certain animals and their chromosome number is shown here. Ascaris 2, the onion, their chromosome number is 16, maize 20, the human beings 46. Here examples of chromosome number of each organism is given. Onion have only 16 is its chromosome number. So usually in laboratories we can observe the onion itself, the dividing cells, we can observe the chromosomes of onion because it has only 16 is the number of their chromosome. We can easily observe it through the microscope. Then each organism has its chromosome number. It is a particular, its chromosome number is particular in each species. Then here in this karyotype we can see pairs of chromosomes are arranged. The corresponding chromosomes of the same shape and size is arranged here. These pairs of chromosomes are known as homologous chromosome. We have in human it is 22 autosomes are there and one pair of sex chromosomes are also there. 22 autosomes meaning they are determining the body characters of organism. This 1, 2, 3, 4 we can see the chromosomes are numbered 1 to 22 chromosomes that are known as autosomes because they determine the body characters of organism, and the last pair of chromosome, the 23rd pair, that is known as sex chromosome. Here you can see two kinds of sex chromosomes are there. One containing the chromosomes is named as XX in one and the other is X and Y. X and Y. In males, one green colored chromosome is there, that is X chromosome, and a small yellow colored chromosome is also there, that chromosome is known as Y, that is found in males. Either the 23rd pair, it may be XX or XY. If it is XX, it is a female organism, and it is XY kind, that is male organism. That are autosomes and sex chromosomes. 1 to 22 is known as autosomes, and the 23rd pair, that is determining the sex of organism. If an organism has XX kind, that is female, and it is XY, dissimilar partners are found in males. Here the picture X and Y chromosome that is found in Y chromosome is smaller compared to the X chromosome. Then another that is sex chromosomes are determining the sex of organism. Today I am finishing my lesson and I shall send the notes of previous lesson after this. Thank you.